Next, we will explain how to install the ink fountain blade and the working principle of the plate cylinder. This is the ink fountain blade that we use. At one end of the ink fountain blade, there is a groove designed to fit into the recess at the tail end of the ink fountain, ensuring that ink fountain blade fits snugly against the surface of the ink fountain. First, press down on the ink fountain, then loosen the top narrow screw on the operating surface to secure the ink fountain, ensuring it remains level and stable. Tighten the zero-ring screw at the tail end of the ink fountain. Bend one end of the ink fountain rubber blade and insert it into the recess at the tail end of the ink fountain. Ensure the rubber blade is flush against the surface of the ink fountain and centered. After completion, use the palm of your hand to firmly press the rubber blade against the surface of the ink fountain. Release the top narrow screw, and with the other hand, lift the ink fountain to its working position. At this point, you can use the ink fountain rollers at both ends by pressing and holding the speed increase key to increase the speed of the ink fountain rollers, and at the tail end of the ink fountain, tighten the ink fountain blade by adjusting the tension screw. After confirming there are no errors, tighten the top narrowed screws at both ends. Install the triangular ink blocking pieces at both ends. When installing, ensure that the notches face upward and inward, and the curved parts are flush against the ink fountain rollers. The other end should be snug against the wall panel. Then tighten the rear screw first, followed by the front screws. After both sides are installed, check to ensure the installation is correct to prevent ink overflow after inking. Next, let's look at the plate cylinder. The surface of the plate cylinder is wrapped with a printing plate, which protrudes from the cylinder bed by approximately 0.12 mm. During printing, the cylinder bed of the plate cylinder comes into contact with the cylinder bed of the rubber cylinder. The protruding part of the plate creates pressure, allowing the image and text on the plate surface to be transferred to the rubber blanket surface. Before installing the plate, it needs to be processed. Use a punching machine to create registration holes at both ends of the plate's leading edge, so that when the plate is installed on a plate cylinder, it can maintain a relatively precise position. Use a bending machine to bend the trailing edge of the plate so that a trailing edge clamp of the plate cylinder can securely lock the plate in place.